Hello and welcome to my first look, review and unboxing of a brand new Porsche 911 992 Classic Sport from Alpha Models. This one has only just hit the shelves, and without further ado, we're going to open this one up and take a look inside, see what there is. Right, so let's have a look, see what we get. You get the instructions, bag on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. The car, just move the box out of the way, screws, another bit of plastic underneath, a bit of bubble wrap, and then you get your transfers and bits as well. So that is everything that comes in the box. So without further ado, we'll have a look through this anyway. So of course you get the picture, which is very nice, I have to say. I like the picture. That's in there. And then transfers we'll have a look at in a minute with the PE, which is over there. Set of screws, which is there. We'll do the car in a minute. And we'll start, I think, with the tyres. So I can get them out, which is always annoying, these little bags, I have to say. So you've got two different size tyres with this one. You've got lovely looking tread, and look, you've even got right on the sidewalls as well, which is nice. And then there's the tread there, both different sizes as you can see, but they look really nice, I have to say. I like the look of those. So you get a set of those, put those back in there if I can without breaking them. Put that to one side, and then those little bits in here, so we'll get all these out. So you've got the dash, pretty simplistic, but you do put lots of bits on it. So there's your dash there. You've got the bits for the wheels and some other bits, not sure what they were for. You then have your door panels, 4 of these. You get 2 like this, and then you get 2 back ones as well, which are here. Oh, on there. I'm not sure which way around they go yet, but you get 2 of those as well. Your seats, get one of those here, pretty simplistic. Not a lot to say about the seat really. It's just an average day seat, I think, personally. No sports seats or anything, but very nice resin detail on them. Nice bit of a cut on the back there. It's not a bad seat, to be honest. Set of those. The rear mufflers, well, the rear spoilers, I say, with the exhaust bits in there. That's there. So that's quite clean, nicely done there. So that's in that bag. If I can put it back in, which I'll do in a minute. You then got loads of little bits in this one. So we've got parts for the seats, I think these are. Seat, so you can paint them separately, which is a good idea. I really have to say, here you've got obviously the brake calipers and some other bits on there. There for the back wheels, I think. And you've got your steering wheel there, which is very nice. Little nodule on it, bit there at the front. Goes to the dash. All your tiny little pieces, which are in this one. Obviously, gear stick and wing mirrors and bits. You then got this piece, not sure what this is for, it looks like a piece of the back of the seat. Then got a bit which I think goes on the floor for the bits. Then you got the rear piece for the back of the car. There. Some more little pieces, not sure what all the bits are for yet, but it's looking quite nice. And then your middle just dash part of it anyway. So that's in that one. If I close it, there we go. Then got this one, I can get it open. Do the glass ones last. So you got some weird pieces here, I have to say. I'm not completely sure what these are for. You get 2 of those. You get the front grills and bits there. Front spoiler piece, I think. Not much to it really. Nice wing mirrors, I have to say. They look really nice. Pack of those there. another piece of whatever that is there. There's a lot of pieces I don't know. Then you've got the front lights, lens piece covers. More pieces, not sure what they're for. And you've got this weird piece here too. Yeah. And then you've got your front calipers, which look really, really nice. Look at those. Lots and lots of detail. I have to say, I really like the front of those. There's more little bits. Now, I have looked through this. As you can see, it's not very easy to see, but I have marked all the bits off to make sure they're in there. Now, the strange thing about this kit, which I can't figure out, and maybe someone can help me here, I've got 2 lots of these. Try and get them to focus. And I have no idea what they're for. And it doesn't show them in the kit at all. So, I don't know where these bits go whatsoever, and I've got 4 of them. So, that's those in there. Obviously, you get your wipers. Very, very nice set of wipers. Always good to have these in resin. I can never get them with the PE ones. So, it's a nice touch. There's a steering column. And that one. These are for the wheels. Now, I wish these were in PE, but they're not. They're in the resin, but they're for the wheels to go inside the little caps to make them silver. Got those. I'm just not keen. I wish they were actually PE pieces, but there we go. We can't have it always the way we want it, I suppose. You then got the Porsche emblem. You can't really see it very well, even with me trying to focus. It's definitely on there, but it's not easy to see. But there's that piece, and you got part more of the inside. I think these are parts for the inside of the seats. You got that. It's nice that they come separate. You can then paint different colours, and then you've got a few more little pieces on this one. So that is those bits. You then got the clear pieces. Now, I've always spoken to Alpha about these bits. So you've got all the little bits which are on that one. Perfect. All the bits. So there's your lenses, and they seem pretty solid actually. Nice curve, nice and clean. You can see through them. Very, very nice, I have to say. There. Then you get some more bits here. Not sure exactly what all the bits are for yet. Some more glass pieces there. Not sure what that is, so I'll put that back in there for now. You get your rear light clusters. Bits there, look quite nice. The only issue I've got is this piece. This is the long piece that's supposed to go around the back of the car. That is the shape it's come as. That has warped so badly. It's the first time ever I've had any sort of issue with a piece of Alpha models with a bit of glass, but it's supposed to be like that, nicely shaped. But it's, like I said, I've spoken to them. They said if I can't fix it, they will replace it, which is good of them. But yeah, you might want to check your kit. Not the greatest shape there. I'm going to try and warm it up and bend it into shape. So that's all those pieces. And then the bit you want to see, the car itself. So, just a bit. So, here it is. So interior tub really. Then you've got nice bit of detail on the bottom. Nice bit of that there. I like the details. I'm going to paint it up nicely. So you've got a nice bit of detail there. You've got your front spoiler piece. And then the car. Look at that. What a lovely shape. The classic Porsche is absolutely beautiful. And they have done a really, really good job on it. Lovely and smooth. Got some resin on it, residue that needs to be cleaned off, but that is beautiful. Wish the door handles on it, but I'm going to put them on it anyway before I paint it. And then you've got the back rear spoiler. Beautiful. And that bit of glass I showed you, the bit of plastic, well, sort of plastic clear, is supposed to go from there all the way across. And the shape bit is not going to fit at the moment, obviously. So I'm going to have to look into that and hopefully sort it out. If not, they said they'll replace it. And there's the front there. Absolutely beautiful looking model. And then we put it back together, if I can. That goes there. That goes in there. Maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember which way around it goes. I think it's that way. Yeah. And then you have this piece which hooks on the front and goes on there. Very nice. Very, very nice. You then have your decals. There's not a lot on this one, just one piece. So you get numbers, some silver bits. Interesting how they're not in the right place, or they're supposed to be that, I don't know. Which is a bit disappointing because I only wanted the Porsche, but as I've got the other one, the GT3S, I'll probably take them off there instead because I don't really want the circle pieces. Then you got different colours for the fabric, which is really nice. So that's that one. Not much carbon on this one, luckily. That's that one. And then in here you have your PE pieces and a few other bits. So I'll get them out. Always awkward to get them out of here, I have to say. You got your little bits in there, badges, gold pieces, and a few little pieces. This one's quite interesting. Look, you've got little rim silver bits that go around the tyres. 4 of them. That's going to be a little bit detailed and a bit difficult to do. But you got those there. Window pieces. Don't really like them personally. Must be a better way of doing those soon, hopefully. Obviously, the badge, a little bit bowed. But yeah, that's that one. And then you got this one with different mats, disc brakes, and a few grills. But not a lot on that, to be honest. And that is everything that comes in the PE section. And then you have the instructions, which I think are brilliant this time. You've got everything I've marked off, obviously, on that one. And on that side as well. And then when you open it, I'm going away for a minute, it gives you references this time, which is nice. And there's those bits of resin I wish were PE. And then you've got a nice looking colour there, so you can have a look at them, see what you want to do. Flip it over. And you've got the other side, more references. Porsche, that bit black plastic which is damaged or warped is this bit that goes around here. So hopefully I can bend that back into place. Then when you open it, it shows you the car itself. So you've got the dash, where the screws go, interior look. And then if you want to use those decals, it's how it looks there. Like I said, I don't like it with the Porsche and the circle together. I'm going to do that differently. And there's those bits of PE I told you about go around the wheels. Just a shame that the bits which go in the wheel are not PE as well. But it is what it is. So that's that one. And then the other one is this one, which shows you obviously the lights, the spoilers, the bits of the front, the rear bits. On that one, seat belts. Can't remember what they are. My mind's gone blank. Door cards. And then obviously you've got the big piece there. PE version is still available, but I won't be doing it. I'll be using the resin. And then that is how you put it all together. And that is everything that comes in the new classic Porsche 991 brackets 992. Hope you like and subscribe.